dancers or singers,
athletes,
and they all do warming up. It's part of their life. They never ask the question. I mean,
yeah, but we tend not to. We just go straight to the piece.
Yes, yes. So, so that's physically very important, but also psychologically. And I ask my students, and I do for myself every day, 1 hour warming up. And first, there is scales. Scales make you practicing everything in the same time. So you have to practice everything in the same time. The left hand, the right hand, the position, the breathing, the sound, the quality of intonation, of everything is there in the scale, in the same time. So I begin with that because I want a holistic point of view. So first, I want to feel everything at the same time, not separate, not fragmentation. So first of all, before scale, stay like that and breathe. 2, 3 breathing, deep breathing. You follow the breathing. You don't act on it, you just observe it. And you try to feel all your body, from the feet to the head. And then when you are really inside the body, you start. Tranquillo, tranquillo. For me the bass is Mi major, E major. The C part of the vibrato. Long notes, three, to have a sound very egal. Never stop the vibrato between notes. Feeling the weight on the cello, on the chair, and on the floor. So it's very important to feel how the weight is divided in 3 parts. On the floor with legs, on the chair with the sitting bones, and on the cello with arms. If I want more weight on the cello, I have less weight on the chair. If I want less weight on the cello, I have more on the chair. It's not pressure or less pressure. It's just another repartition, another division of the weight. And in the scale, I try, like singers, to play with full voice. So it's like singers about the sound. It's try to have the sound well placed, not forte, not piano, not flautendo, but just the good position of the voice. So not the idea of voice well placed, not. It's not a nuance. It's not a dynamic. I mean, it's not forte or it's fill up the room. Okay, on 4 octaves. I have here. Okay, I don't practice the scale. I just do it. I don't do again. If I miss a shift, I don't do again. I just go through. And when I begin this, most of the time I say to myself, I relearn the cello. So I try to put myself in this state of mind. I relearn. As I told you, I try to learn the simplest gest. Every day I learn again. If I start the cello in the morning and say, I know how to play, then I do wrong things. Each day I must put again the question. How to do it. Then cross-slurred because then I can check the connection between up and down. Try to make all the body participating. For example, when I go up or down, I feel that the weight on the sitting chair, sitting bones, the weight is more on the right side, and when I go, it's more like, and I let it down. I don't try to have one position. I let the body adapting.
Balance that's necessary. Yeah.
And that's necessary to feel it and to let it down. During the scale, I constantly ask myself, do I feel all body? From the legs to the head. I must feel everything during the scale. And do I fill up the room with the sound? Okay, in these two first scales I use the third finger in the thumb position.
Sorry, I missed.
I use the third finger, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
because then I can warm it also. After, when I go faster, I use it only for the tonic. But well, that's. I ask my students. No, I don't ask to do my fingering, but I ask them to do a systematic fingering to be able to do it in any keys. That's very useful. That's all.
Yeah.
So we avoid open strings, and we try to do the same. To do always the same in each key, because it's good for the brain to have one pattern. You can
Translate everywhere else.
So faster, I go by 4, repeating the tonic. Then faster by 7 without repeating tonic. Constant sound and two tap. Four tap. And both. But as I say, it's a bow exercise. It's not very much faster, but it's a bow exercise, like Tai Chi Chuan. very slow. You must accept to go very slow here when you go fast here.
Yeah.
Well, then I do third, of course. So by 2 cross thirds, and by 4. Comfortable. By 2 octaves. Then and then all in the same bow. Then I do 10th because I alternate with thumb and without thumb. Not too tiring. So 10th. Ensuite, 6th, etc. Each time I do by 2, slowly, by 4, 7th, and 2 octaves, 3 octaves, and go and back. Octaves, of course. I insist a lot about octaves because it's so important in the repertoire to have them. So we do it like that. After that I do faster and faster. Etc. And then I do it. And faster. And then.
Now, how does your brain process it? When you slowly, obviously think of each note.
Yeah,
when you go faster, you don't think of every single note.
Yes.
So, how do you progress?
Yes, I think.
And sub- We don't do solfege here.
But when I practice slowly, I practice in the aim of rapidity. So it means I slide slowly. I shift. I slide slowly. I don't do.
Very good, yeah.
Yeah, because after in the faster, I'm very calm. I slide slowly. I don't do. Then you cannot masterize it. But it's really in the brain. It's really
Tai Chi.
singing. I sing everything. I don't only know the notes what I play, but I sing them. That's important. And very important for octaves. I sing both. I have a consciousness of both. Maybe so sol fa fa la la so sol si si la la do do, and not only one and ti do 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 do, but the two lines in head. We are lazy in octaves, and that's why we play out of two, because we sing only one.
Either the top or the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then, chromatism. I do a diminished with the first finger, and then I join the seventh diminished. And at the top is the third finger. To return. And after, without the seventh, but you can check each note of the seventh, the diminished. And faster. Then I always check here.
Do you do it only with diminished units?
Yes. Okay, and then I do arpeggios. So, because we say 7 plus 6, 5 barré,
6, 4,
plus 6, plus 4.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, we call it inversions, all 6, 4.
6, 4, 6, 5, 6,
yeah,
6, 4.
That, yes.
So, okay. So I say that to my students, and I do myself. 5, major. On dit 6-5 barrés. Plus 6. Plus 4. Plus 5. Okay, so each time from E, and all the 3 notes chords and the 4 notes chords with the diminished and the dominant. And saying, vocally saying the figure. That's important because then it develops the harmonic idea of a chord, and you know how it builds. If I say, for example, dominant 7th, first inversion, then I know that there is a minor third, diminished 5th, and a minor 6th. And I beat the fingerings like that. 5, I do as possible the fingering, all the chords in the same position. So the student has the knowledge of 3rd and 5th. Then,
yes.
Of course, the last one is on 1 string. Same for minor, of course. then sixth, then I have a third and a sixth, and then one string, then same in minor. Ensuite, sixth, écarté sixth. There is a fourth and a sixth. Minor, of course. Seven diminution. Or. For the seventh, so dominant. First inversion. Well, the second inversion is impossible, so I need to put inside there. So I do. And then the third inversion, the same hand, so the same position. And then plus 5. It's only major third. Okay, so that's for arpeggios. And I add an exercise just for you. You will say which key it is each time. Because this is in E major, this is in E minor, and this Do majeur. C sharp minor. Then, which key?
I'll do that, don't worry about that.
La majeur. La mineur. Etc., etc. Each chord is a new key, of course, because it starts on the same note. Okay, good luck.
You're going to have fun.